Although many male types have still not been revealed, most people are aware of what beta or alpha males are. The vast majority of people are ignorant of the existence of exceptions and how drastically people can vary. What then are the three unidentified types of men? What characteristics does a male sigma exhibit? In light of this, the subject of today's video will be why sigma males are so mysterious, the dark truth. We should first define the various male types at the outset. Alpha males, on the other hand, are renowned for their bravery, confidence, decisiveness, and leadership, aside from the beta, who is devoted and upholds the alpha's rule to maintain order and structure. Sigma males are the ones who don't care about people's attention and don't look to others for approval. So let's get to the important stuff now. He loves to be by himself, despite the fact that it is difficult to tell because he is introverted and despises parties, social gatherings, and all other occasions where he will run into people he knows. Do not interpret this in a way that implies he will never be in crowded areas. Rather, he wants to be known and virtually unnoticed by people. You have made the right assumption. The best way to describe this kind of man is as a lone wolf. Sigma males are the type of person who rises in opposition or armed resistance against an established government or leader. They are born to rebel. He despises social constraints, doesn't think like the crowd, travels alone, and endures alone. In addition to their capacity to influence the course of events, this is precisely the reason why they are devoted employees who take their jobs seriously. A sigma male comes to mind when you picture a driven individual with a successful mindset that is unbreakable because he truly believes in it. For the average person, flexibility and adaptation are difficult, especially when dealing with difficult life circumstances like divorce, illness, and death. The dead calmness, the enigmatic silence, and the capacity to maintain their composure in challenging circumstances also contribute to the stoic persona that sigma males are known for. Above all, renunciation of traditional social dominance hierarchies in contemporary society is the definition of the archetypal sigma male. As well as emphasizing the present moment, one should view the journey as the goal. Sigma's solitary lives are mysterious and ambiguous, to say the least, but they also stand out because it is impossible for them to integrate into a typical relationship. Men rarely possess the trait of independence, but sigmas are strong survivors. On the other hand, a sigma disapproves of any notion of moving up the social hierarchy. If he assimilated at all, it is likely because he derives some personal value from it or wants to partake in the experience for his pleasure, fulfillment, or benefit. Therefore, the likelihood that a person is a sigma increases if you find them to be opposed to social structures, laws, and prerequisite knowledge based on religion or culture. The men who belong to the sigma group may be reclusive and enigmatic and prefer to be by themselves. But they absolutely do not want to run into issues with women. No matter the circumstances, sigma males will never argue or fight with a woman. It's funny how, when they finally meet the right woman, they fall head over heels in love with her. The majority of the time, women are drawn to men who are sigmas. In an effort to understand him, they go after the lone wolf. Nevertheless, in contrast to males in the alpha, omega, and beta fraternities, it is nearly impossible for women to influence or persuade sigma men to see things from their perspective. When a man and woman are together, a sigma male can predict a woman's next move and her course of action. There is no woman who can easily have her way or control the sigma males because they are unpredictable and dislike being told what to do. Male sigmas are very straightforward. The members of sigma are not hypocrites. They don't waffle and are straightforward. Most ladies anticipate an apology and an admission of guilt from a man. It's something that most women want. Some women may even date men who are doomed to failure in an effort to gain the upper hand in the relationship. Men in the sigma fraternity are straightforward. They'll always let their wives know how they feel, never offering an apology for what happened. They don't live to impress anyone, not even women, which explains why. Do not overthink things, sigma male. They live their lives in accordance with their own paths and preferences. This implies that the sigma men always have a backup strategy in place in the event that things do not turn out as planned. In addition, They have more options than they know what to do with if plan B fails. The truth is that Sigma guys prefer to take their time coming up with a few solutions rather than overthinking a situation. After all, overanalyzing a problem never leads to a solution. Every action he takes is covered by the lone wolf's backup plan. He needs only carry out the next course of action, so he need not be concerned if anything does not go as planned. Beta males, on the other hand, are wholly inadequate. They basically aim to deal with all aspects of life. They ultimately change into a less powerful version of themselves. Beta males make a conscious effort to present a favorable impression to others by acting kindly, affable, and presentable. All of their lives, they work towards winning people over. All he has to do is initiate a new strategy. They consistently succeed in everything they do as a result. They are ready to confront life squarely. Regardless of how difficult a situation may be, they always try to make the best of it. Because they have complete control over what they do for a living, Sigma guys can be unpredictable to women. The women can become so fixated on the Sigma males because that is their only superpower that they will occasionally act in an inappropriate way towards them. On the Sigma male, however, seduction is ineffective. He wouldn't allow himself to be attracted by a woman just so he could ride on her. If you charm a Sigma male more, he'll be more likely to avoid you. But the best way to catch a Sigma male's eye is to be an intelligent, ambitious, and go-getter type of woman. Male Sigmas don't ask for advice from others. The men in the Sigma group are top-notch researchers. They would rather take the time to learn more about a subject or do some research than ask someone for advice. The Sigma guys always provide the answers to his never-ending questions by themselves. To gather information, he would read books, search the internet, and employ other techniques, but he'll always be able to find what he's looking for in the end. They do improve academically when they spend time alone and benefit from it. The presence of a Sigma male makes women feel less intelligent. The lone wolves are ignorant of almost everything, which is why this is the case. He naturally has access to a wealth of information and is a voracious researcher. The Sigma guy can easily control a woman thanks to these characteristics. Because it keeps them from focusing on essential tasks, Sigma males never chase after women. High aspirations are shared by the men in the Sigma fraternity. In achieving their goals and fulfilling their aspirations, they are constantly concentrated. You see, they don't place much importance on pursuing women. In the Sigma community, men shouldn't waste their time chasing after women instead of going after their objectives. They believe that because time is a finite resource, it is important to use it wisely, and that every moment you waste not working towards your objectives is time you will never get back. They're constantly thinking about their aspirations and objectives as a result. The men in the Sigma fraternity stand out from the crowd thanks to these characteristics. People view them as haughty and self-centered due to their attention to themselves and their goals. However, men in the Sigma community are the ones who succeed the most. Consequently, these points emphasize their mysterious interactions with others. Which one influenced you the most? Please let us know in the comments section. Take care until next time.